Here we go. This is a baby rattle. And this is a special kind of snake. What kind of sound does that snake make? It's the same kind of sound that you hear with the baby rattle. That sound is rattle. Let's see. So that's the sound. That's rattling. It's kind of a small, repetitive sound. Now in this paragraph it says he heard the latch rattle. Now here is a latch. That's a latch. So can you imagine what the latch rattling might sound like? That's kind of the sound that he heard. That's a latch. Let's play around with this word rattle for a minute. So here's a situation. John was driving an old car up a hill. And as he drove up the hill, it started making a lot of noise, a shaking noise. How can we make a sentence with this idea using the word rattle? Rattle. He drove up the hill and the car rattled, or the car made a rattling noise. Let's take that sentence. The car made a rattling noise. Let's make a why question with that. Why did the car make? Why did the car make a? Why did the car make a? Why did the car make a rattling noise? Why did the car make a rattling noise? And let's say the reason is because it was old. The car made a rattling noise. You can imagine. I don't know if you've ever driven an old car, but you can imagine that noise. Kind of shaking. So the car made a rattling noise because it was old. Let's try another example using rattle. Actually, you can use rattle in an abstract way. Rattling your nerves, nerve rattling. So that means shaking your nerves. That's what happens when you have a very bad experience, a scary experience. After it, you say, my nerves are rattled. It shook my nerves. Okay, so let's say that Mary's nerves were rattled. That must mean that she had a very bad experience. Something bad just happened to her, and she's still recovering from it. So her nerves were rattled. Her nerves were rattled. Let's make a why question. Why? Why were her nerves rattled? Why were her nerves rattled? And let's answer, because she had a car accident. Her nerves were rattled because she had a car accident. Her nerves were rattled because she had a car accident. All right, let's keep going with the story. Let's see. We're starting with when. When the living room light snapped on, Wilson was standing with his gun leveled at Moon Jacobs and Tony Orson, Jacobs' bodyguard. Get him up, rasped Wilson. Now, if you're looking at this and you see this get him, do you know what that is? We've talked about that before. It's very common in spoken English. Get 'em, get them, meaning here your hands. Get your hands up. Get 'em up. Get 'em up, rasped Wilson. We'll be talking about that word rasp later. Orson already had